My girlfriend wants to take her ex-husband to her work Christmas party. Am I the a-hole? Hey everybody, welcome back. I've 35 male, been with my girlfriend, 44 female, for 9 months. When we met, she was open about the fact that she had fully separated from her ex and they would be starting official divorce proceedings. Okay. Those started around 1 month ago and it's basically in the early stages. Yesterday, we were talking about work Christmas parties and she told me her workplace are currently running a poll where the options were go alone, go with your partner, or say you're not going. When I asked what she was thinking of doing, she said she needed to talk to her ex-husband about it because she was going to take him if that option won, because she didn't want to go and sit alone while everyone else was there with their spouses. Obviously, I reacted pretty badly to this. She said she couldn't bring me because nobody there knew about me/us. She started her job about 3 months before we met, and everyone there was basically under the impression she was still married, as that's how things had been when she joined. She didn't like lots of people knowing her business, separating, divorce, etc., so she just went along with it. She said that bringing me would therefore be weird, and she temporarily wanted everything to still look normal by bringing him. I questioned why she would need to go and pretend to essentially strangers. She could easily just go on her own instead, and she told me I didn't understand how difficult it was for her. She told me I was making it all about me by asking to be prioritized. In my eyes, it was just consideration. That I was acting irrational and being jealous, and that she didn't have to run any of her decisions by me. She then started crying, hung up on me, and texted me to say she wanted space for a few hours. But she hasn't been in touch since, and that was 24 hours ago. I haven't reached out because I feel I haven't done anything wrong. We didn't have a conversation about it, she just told me, so to me it feels a little disrespectful to me and our relationship. I know we've not been together long either, so maybe I have no right to be involved in her decisions, but I would expect to at least have a convo about that because that decision does directly affect us. I also don't understand why she needs to go and pretend to people she doesn't really know, and why she wouldn't have just been able to take that opportunity to explain. But I don't know if I'm being selfish like she said. Am I the a-hole? I've never been married, so I don't know if I've just majorly downplayed everything and been inconsiderate. Honestly, appreciate everyone's advice and opinions. Not the a-hole, my advice is run. She's not over her soon-to-be ex-husband. All she's worried about is how she looks to others. Partners in relationships consider each other's feelings. From the sound of it, she doesn't really care about you. You are her dirty little secret, a 9-month secret. It's not like you're having an affair, or are you? The fact that her divorce didn't start until 8 months after you started a relationship is proof. From outside looking in, she was just trying to have you and her ex-husband at the same time, or holding on to her ex-husband just in case it didn't work out with you. If your gut is telling you to cut all contact and that what is going on is wrong, please listen to it. Who filed, and did I definitely know they were divorcing? My ex-girlfriend has always made out that she had begun proceedings. Honestly, I don't know for definite that they are, but she did have a few meetings with a lawyer when I was with her. She'd moved into her own place in March. So to me, all the signs pointed that way, but of course it may not have been the truth. 2, why would her not ex-husband agree to go? This is a solid question, and if I'm honest, from what she told me about him, I genuinely don't think he would have. One of the reasons she gave for their marriage collapsing was that he became more antisocial and introverted and stopped wanting to go anywhere and do anything with her. I think that's why it felt worse, because if she was telling the truth about him, she was willing to take someone who had previously on multiple occasions said he didn't want to go and do things. If I'm honest on reflection, I think this is an example of her refusing to face reality and clinging on to her old identity. She just thought he would always agree, because previously he probably always begrudgingly okay, that was a sentence, has, and she hasn't appreciated or logically thought about the weight of what she would be asking. If it was me, I certainly would have said no like everyone else said they would too. Yes. But anyways, on to the update. So we split up.
Oh, there's a big surprise!